Hawkeye, episode 3. We are back. I only uploaded the other day, because I was very late, apparently, to the episodes coming out. But yeah, new episode of Hawkeye. And my main problem with the first two episodes was not enough Clint. That problem has in fact been solved. Plenty of Clint in this one. He's the main man. So yeah, nice to see that. Good job. However, the episode does start with a backstory to our villain called Echo. I think that's her name. Her name's Echo. That's what people have been saying. And yeah, you see her when she's a kid. So obviously she's deaf and she's got like a prosthetic leg. I think it's just like below the knee. Maybe it's the whole leg. I'm not too sure. Or just the ankle. Whatever, either way, prosthetic, right? And you see the relationship with her father when she's a child, which is kind of cute. And then we discover why she has a particular beef with the Ronin. It seems like her father was running some sort of crew, some sort of dodgy crew. I'm assuming that's why the Ronin went after him. And she comes home to witness the Ronin killing her father, killing the entire crew. And it's just like, okay, it's kind of messed up. But that was a really cool flashback scene. It was so cool to see Ronin doing this fucked up shit, especially how we've been seeing Clint in these first two episodes, like being all nice and friendly and, nice to Kate, nice to his kids and stuff. And then seeing that side of him, it's almost like you can't believe it's the same character. So it was cool, just that little glimpse of it, but I want more. I do want more. I want to see more, so hopefully we get more in future. But obviously that's good. Now they've like sort of laid some groundwork. It's quick, obviously. It's like a 5-minute segment, but they're just establishing it. So, they've got that done. They've laid the groundwork. Now this is their platform to move on with this villain hero plot line that we got going on now. And of course still no one knows that Clint is Ronin. It's still a bit of a mystery. They sort of deny things when they're being asked questions and stuff, and that was cool, like the interrogation being some of it done through sign, because Clint knows a bit because he can't really hear without his hearing aid. Now, after this like whole interrogation thing, you do get like a chase scene, and it's like car chase and all this stuff. It was really cool action set pieces. It was fun. It was cool to see that action. Two of them working together with a load of people chasing after them. And during this, we get to see the arrows that Clint has, and like he's letting Kate use them and stuff. And you get to see like a wide array of different arrows. Like you got ones that do like gooey stuff, ones that sort of like shoot out wires and like pull stuff in into it. And then the coolest one was probably the one that gets big, which I'm assuming is using Ant-Man technology, a bit of Hank Pym science thrown in there, which is cool. Nice little touch there. But that's cool to see those like variety of arrows and how they work. Now during all this segment, Clint has lost his hearing aid because the lady kicked it out. I gotta say, I'm a little bit confused about the hearing aid because he only has it in one ear. But when he loses it from that one ear, he can't really hear anything. Like, he can't hear in the other ear. So, I don't know. Maybe I don't understand how hearing aids work. But I thought when people had hearing aids, they had one in each ear. If they can't hear anything when they got no hearing aid in. I don't know. Maybe I'm being very obnoxious right now. I'm just saying. But either way, Clint loses his hearing aid. And that added a very cool dynamic to this whole thing. He can't really hear. He can't communicate with Kate. Like, he's speaking, but he can't hear what she's saying back. And this also added some good comedic elements where, like, she would say something, he wouldn't hear it, and then he'd say, like, the exact same thing. And I don't know, it's funny. I thought it was a good little comedy moment to play around with him losing his hearing aid. It worked well, and then it worked well for the actual serious action and stuff. And on top of this, there's also a nice little moment regarding that where, one of Clint's kids calls, and he can speak to him, but he can't hear what he's saying, so Kate helps him out with that, and that was like, character building. I thought that was kind of sweet. That was kind of cute. Kate's, growing on me as well. She was, it's not like I found her annoying or anything at all like that. But, it's a new character and you sort of think, I prefer Clint anyway because I've known him for longer. But no, she's growing on me and I like the way their relationship's developing now. But like I was saying, there's a good platform now for this show. They've kind of got the structure set. It feels like it's taken them like 2.5, 3 episodes to kind of lay the groundwork. And then they've got 3 episodes to finish it off, so you wonder, is it going to be enough? But like I said, this is just going to be like a short story type thing. It's not going to be anything too grand scheme. So, I'm sure they can get it paced and, sorted out, quite nicely. In these last 3 episodes, I think they should be pretty good. We're going to have Kate and Clint, they've got the tracksuit mafia people and Echo on their arse, so they've got to deal with that. And they're also trying to uncover the mystery behind the auction that we saw in the first episode. And, why the Ronin suit was there, and then how her stepdad is involved. And then talking of stepdad, when Kate and Clint go to break into the house, to look for, clues and stuff, stepdad's there. So that adds a cool, dynamic for the next episode, which I'm looking forward to seeing. I'll be honest, I wasn't overly excited for this episode, but, I was like browsing through Disney Plus and I saw it was out today. I was like, oh, okay. well, I'm gonna watch it, obviously. And now I am looking forward to next week's episode. You know, my interest is certainly heightened now. It's got my attention a bit more. And yeah, it's like I said in the last episode, it's a case of like the first two episodes with these Marvel shows have tend to be a bit slow, but then once you get to 3, that's when it really starts to get interesting. And that's the case once again here. They've got the ball rolling. So yeah, we're on the right path now. Episode wasn't perfect. You know, my mind did wander at times. It's not got my full attention, but it's got more of it. That's the main thing, you know. And overall, this is an improvement, and it bodes well for the rest of the season. I would give this episode probably a 7.5 or an 8 out of 10. It was certainly better than the first two, and it's certainly on the right track, and I anticipate it will get better. It's just whether it can nail the landing come, like, episode 5 and 6. But we'll see. I'm sure we're in for a good episode next week. Let me know what you thought if you have seen it, and yeah, leave a like, leave a comment, blah, blah, blah. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.